reception. All the women sat on one side of the room, all the men on the other. And all Val and her mates dressed up to the nines, dancing around their handbags. And I was like a princess in my wedding dress. Cost me mum a bomb, you know. But you only did it once, didn't you? Marriage was for life. We were dead happy at first, you know. I mean, we had nothing like, but, well, we never expected much out of life then, did we? It wasn't enough for Jimmy, though. So we started going out on the rob, and I mean, I tried to stop him, you know, but he wouldn't. One time I took the kids and went to stay at my mum's. Told her what was going on. Do you know what she said to me? She said, he's your husband, Gail. You get yourself home and you sort it out. So I did. It's just the way things were. It's exactly the same now, isn't it? Every time I try to leave him, I can't. Just can't do it.
So that's it, eh? One bad decision and that's it for the rest of your life. You're going to sacrifice yourself for some complete waster and a son who'd sell his own sister for drugs.
Hey, our little Jimmy needs me, Ron. Anyway, where else would I do, eh? Where else would I go?
Well, I don't know. Your Val's. Anywhere you could move away, couldn't you? Make a new start. What about France? You liked it there, Jack. Couldn't you see yourself living there?
Oh, yeah? In my dreams. But this isn't a film, you know, Ron. It's real life. People like me, they just don't do that. My name's not Shirley Valentine.
I couldn't get a single word out of Dixon of Doctrine. Not a dicky bird. I made him a cup of tea and everything. I even gave him one of my Garibaldis and he still wouldn't cough. Miserable beggar.
They're not allowed to discuss a case with just anyone, you know.
I don't know why he's standing there on guard. I mean to say, they took the remnants away yesterday, didn't they? He's only guarding him, too. He looks perished, doesn't he?
It's all part of the job, Julia.
All right. Listen, you haven't seen anything of my lad this morning, have you?
No? Why, has the lad gone walkabout?
Well, wherever he is, he better not be up to no good. Not with our own Bobby on guard.
Don't talk soft, will you? He's done nothing wrong.
He's a cork hill, isn't he? He can't help himself.
Any news about the body, Dave?
No. Police are playing their cards pretty close to their chests at the moment.
Oh, that poor soul, buried under 10 foot of concrete. Ooh, makes me flesh creep just thinking about it. Oh, my giddy aunt! It's Jack Sullivan!
Well, you reckon it's Terry's dad buried under there?
Hey, I know me and the lad might have had our differences, but I don't think he'd go that far. All right, Julia. Long time no see.
Oh, Jack Sullivan, you haven't changed a bit.
Terry's father, I presume.
You presume right, mate?
How do you do? I'm David Crosby, and this is Mr. Corkill.
Yeah, all right. I think we've met him years back. Are you okay?
All right. Yourself?
Yeah, not so bad. Listen, I better get off. Things to sort out. Come on, cracks. See yous.
You don't want to bother with him. He's nothing but trouble.
So, you're just here for a visit?
Oh, I thought I'd come and give our Terry a bit of support over all this lot, like.
You know, me and Dee Dee were splitting off. Me and Bev came to Southport and all.
Bev didn't hesitate when it came to doing the business, did she? She didn't need asking twice.
Yeah, well, she was never exactly backwards in coming forwards, my Beverly. Must admit, though, Jack, at the time, she was like a breath of fresh air. Felt like she gave me a new lease of life. Funny, I don't suppose I could believe her in a way, you know, all of a sudden. I had this young, attractive woman come away with me.
Yeah. And here you are again, you see. Spending the night in a hotel with yet another woman.
Yeah, but it's different with you, innit, Jack? I mean, when I'm with you, I've got nothing to prove. I can just relax, be myself. You're so... Well, you're so lovely and comfortable.
Ron.
I know it's early days, Jack, but... It just feels so right to me. Shall I get another pot?
Ron, love, you've got to go home sometime, haven't you? I mean, if you hang around any longer, Bev's going to start asking questions, isn't she?
Yeah, I know, Jack, but I just can't face it yet. I'm going to get an ear bashing anyway, aren't I? So what difference does it make what time I go? Actually, I was thinking about doing a bit of Chrissy shopping while I'm here.
Yeah, I might have a wander around myself. On my own.
All right. Not up to facing the gruesome twosome yet, eh? No, can't say I blame you.
I just don't fancy going home and listening to any more of Jimmy's lies, that's all.
Then don't. Stay with me.
What about my son? I can't just walk away from him, you know. Not the way he is at the moment, anyway. I'd never forgive myself.
I know. Jack, why did you come away with me?
Because sometimes I think there's got to be more in life. And because in a moment of madness, I thought that we might just be able to make a go of it.
Can. I know we can.
No. Like my mum said, I've got to get myself home and sort it out. Right. I'm going to phone old Lindsay and tell her that I haven't fallen under a bus or something.
I don't know what's gone into him. Maybe he's going through a midlife crisis, eh?
Do you mind? I was his midlife crisis. You know, he's been a right misery guts this year. Usually, come November, he's dead excited about the Christmas decorations. He's up in that loft, getting his baubles.
Saving the trouble this year then, eh?
Hello? It's your mum.
Hiya, Mum, where have you been? What are you doing there? Yeah, sure, I'll do a bit of Christmas shopping, eh? Yeah, okay, so what's the name of the hotel? Yeah. Okay, give me an hour. No, won't tell him. Okay, I'll see you later, Mum. Bye-bye.
So, where's your mum been staying since you brought out on soft lad? Sorry, your dad.
Southport. She said she just needed a break. Listen, Bev, I better get going. I'll see you later.
Sure.
Hi, hello.
Hiya. Dad, what's going on with you and my mum? She's just been on the phone and asked me to go meet her.
Where is she? I'll go and see her.
I'm sorry, Dad. I can't say. She made me promise not to tell you.
Well, just tell her to come home, will you? Will you tell her that I'm sorting things, like she told me to?
Sorting what things?
I'm getting Max's car back. I'm just waiting for my chance, you know, waiting till everyone's out of the way, like.
What are you doing with Max Farnham's car?
I nicked it. Look, love, I didn't want to. It was the only thing I could do. Our Jimmy's in a load of debt. I had to pay it back.
Well, normally people go to banks. How come he's in so much debt, then?
Got himself mixed up with some drug dealers in France. He owes a load of cash. He's had these heavies after him, love. I had to get the money. They said they'd kill him if he didn't pay it back.
So that'll be it, then? You pay his debt off and they leave him alone?
That's what I thought, yeah, but he's done a runner. While I was asleep, he's pinched the cash and he's done one.
Oh, I don't believe this.
Be in some dive somewhere. Scoring the biggest hit he's ever had.
Dad.
Listen, love, whatever you do, will you promise me you won't tell your mother what he's done? Because if she finds out, she'll never come back.
Here you go, Mick.
Yes, it is. There you go.
Hey, I'm sure I saw your old fella walk past earlier. What's he doing back on the scene?
I think he must have heard I've got a few, Bob. He's always been good at spending money, hasn't he? Especially other people's. I mean, why else would he show his face? There's nothing round here to interest him.
Yeah, I suppose so. Give him my best anyway.
Yeah, all right.
Listen, Tiz, how long's all that business with the body going to be holding the work up for?
I haven't a clue. They tell me nothing.
Well, you should know when they should be finishing.
No, all the busies will say to me is they're still making inquiries.
Well, it's not good enough, really, is it? If it carries on for much longer, I won't have a business left.
Well, as soon as I find anything else, I'll let you know. But in the meantime, we've all just got to get on with it.
It's not as easy as that, though, is it? All my customers are going elsewhere. Probably worried about hygiene and that.
Hey, I'm a customer, aren't I? It'll take more than a few old bones to put me off me scran. Oh, I'm sorry, Mick. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just one of them things.
See, the police are still at it. Do you want to take a bet on it being Lord Lucan?
My money's on Shergar. I'll see yous.
Bye. I've just been reading through your proposals on bullying for the governor's meeting later on.
So what do you think? I mean, I really went for it, like. Yeah, read all the latest reports and statistics, made loads of notes, came up with a few ideas of my own on how to deal with the problem.
I see that you're suggesting automatic exclusion for anyone caught offending. Well, I must admit, it's strong stuff.
So I can count on your support at today's meeting?
Well, actually, no. You can't. I'm sorry, Mick, but I honestly don't believe that exclusion is the solution. It wouldn't be solving the problem. It'll just be moving it elsewhere, and then it becomes someone else's problem.
Look, I'm not involved with other schools. I am a governor at Brookie Comp. That's where my kid goes.
But when you were doing your research, didn't you read that the majority of youth crime is committed by kids who've been excluded from school?
Well, that just proves my point. They're a bad lot and should be kept out of school. At least then they can't be a negative influence on our kids.
But you're just seeing the detail. You're not looking at the whole picture.
Well, it seems pretty obvious to me.
But we need to know why these kids do what they do and help them out of that destructive mode of behaviour.
I should have known you'd resort to all that liberal crap again. I suppose you think we should be sending them off to foreign holidays and that. Look, bullies don't need understanding. They need sorting.
Well, in that case, I'm afraid that you and I will have to agree to differ. Should be quite a meeting.
Hey, Mum. Oh, hello. Oh, State, are you stopping in a place like this, eh? Who do you think you are, Lady Muck?
Hey, you cheeky devil. I suppose you expected me to be staying in some cheesy B&B, did you? No, just fancied staying somewhere classy for once, you know.
Is there something you're not telling me?
Like what?
Like you've won the lottery or something? It must be dead pricey stopping here. How long are you staying, Mum?
I don't know yet, love. Just depends how things go, you know, between your dad and I. Right, do you fancy doing some crimbo shopping then?
Look, you didn't get me to come all the way over here just to go shopping now, did you? I know what's going on.
How do you mean?
Well, my dad told me why you got off last night. About him robbing little Jimmy, everything.
He had no right to.
I am part of the family too, you know. And I'm really worried about you.
Well, there's no need. Honest. Look, tell you what, let's go outside, eh? Have a walk around.
Okay. Listen, you get your stuff together, and I better go and ring Mike. Remind him to collect our Carly, or she'll still be waiting at midnight.
Oh, I'm sorry, love. I shouldn't have expected you to come here, should I, at the drop of a hat? You've got your own life to lead.
Look, don't you be talking soft. I'll only be a minute, right?
Ron, what are you doing here?
Do you know what? Sometimes I think I've only got half a brain.
Ron,
I paid by credit card, didn't I? What happens if Bev sees the
Ron.
statements? She always checks me bills, you know. She seen it once in Cosmo.
Ron.
10 ways to check if your man's a cheat.
Ron, you've got to go now. Oh, Lindsay's here.
Mum, what's going on?
First of all, I'd like to offer our thanks, Mick, for preparing this document on bullying. I'm sure it's given us all food for thought.
I think it'd be a good idea if Mr. Johnson had studied the school's existing policy document on bullying. We all invested a lot of time and effort in creating it, but he seems to have ignored it completely.
Actually, I read it from cover to cover, and I didn't find one single answer to the problem.
Well, a lot of the latest methods of dealing with bullies have achieved some impressive results.
Are you referring to mediation?
Yes, that's right. The bullies and their victims are encouraged to get together and talk about what's been going on.
Look, this isn't the Ricky Lake show, you know.
No. It's about making bullies face up to what they've actually done, the hurt and damage they've caused to other people.
Look, you can talk to some kids until you're blue in the face. It doesn't make a damn bit of difference. We need to take a tough line on this. We've got to show the bullies that we won't take any messing.
So that's your Rambo style of school governorship, is it? Not exactly subtle.
A kid like yours would know the meaning of the word.
As I've said before, unless we have real evidence...
And as I've said before, and I'll say it again, it's this fella who's the bully, not my Timothy. I reckon you're looking for a scapegoat. You are victimising my son.
Well, I honestly don't think that's the case. My own son has said that Timothy can cause problems at times.
You'll be blaming the parents next.
It's not a case of anyone being to blame.
Listen, we come here to try and change things. And all we end up doing is going round and round in circles. We all know who's causing the problem. And we've got a duty to the other kids to sort it.
I've had enough of this. If you'd asked me, this is all just a smokescreen. If you want to know who the real offenders are, I suggest you look closer to home.
I don't think it helps solve anything if we start making personal remarks.
Are you trying to say that my Leo's a bully?
Put it this way. You're not the only one who's read up about all this. How come you conveniently fail to mention that all the pupils excluded this year were black? Except for one.
You what? And why is this?
It's just one of those things, I'm afraid.
Come on, there's something going on here, isn't there? Well, I want all the facts and figures on this. Are you trying to tell me that all the troublemakers in this school are black?
You know, Susanna, that really is a beautiful car.
Oh, thank you.
I think whoever coined the phrase crime doesn't pay should have had a word with you first. I'm sure you could have convinced them otherwise.
Look, David, I'm getting very tired of your childish accusations. If I were taking money from the restaurant, I'm sure you would have proved it by now. Goodness knows you spent enough time searching through the accounts. I bet you know every single figure off by heart. Oh, how do you get on at the solicitors?
Badly. Patricia has issued me with an ultimatum. I've got 2 weeks to give her share of the house and grants. She wants 50% of everything.
I don't believe it. 2 weeks? That's totally unreasonable. I mean, you have to refuse. Need more time to sort the figures.
How can I delay? If I don't pay up, she'll take me to court.
If you're sensible, it needn't come to that. Why throw more money after lawyers?
Well, at least they give you a fair hearing.
Well, that's debatable, especially if she plays her sympathy card. Single parent with 2 children, one with special needs.
Max, you make it sound as if Patricia's doing this for her own amusement. They are your children, and you have a responsibility to look after them financially.
Look, I can assure you I won't shirk from my responsibility, but simple fact remains I can't afford to pay the amount that Patricia's asking for.
No, of course you can't. She's probably just trying it on, seeing what she can get away with.
Please don't judge everyone by your standards.
Warren says I have 2 options. I could raise the money by selling grants. That way, at least, we'll have a roof over our heads. Or we sell the house and move into rented accommodation. That leaves having grants as our source of income.
Talk about Hobson's choice.
If you do decide to sell the restaurant, I suggest you do it pretty quickly. Otherwise, you might find you have nothing left to sell. Susanna will have bled you dry.
Didn't you think it was dead weird just bumping into Mike's dad like that?
Yeah, what a coincidence, eh?
I hope he didn't think we were being funny just getting off so quick.
Probably didn't even notice. Anyway, you and me have got lots to talk about, haven't we?
Yeah. Like, when are you coming home, Mum?
I don't know. Now I've been in and out of that house as if I'm on a bit of elastic or something, but... See, I feel it's my duty to stay, love, but... Another part of me says something's got to change, you know.
I know my dad can be hard work at times, but you wouldn't really walk out on him, would you, Mum? He really needs you, and just think of the way he's changed over the last few months.
Lindsay, love, how many times have I heard that?
But he really means it this time. I know he does. Just think of the efforts he's made, Mum, getting a job, and even giving that talk down at the drop-in centre. That must have been so hard for him, but he still did it. He only did it for you, you know. Looks like you look, Maxie. Car fairy's paid you a visit.
What? It's my car. It's come back.
Well, well, well. That is a surprise. I was almost convinced that Susanna had part-exchanged it for her new car.
How come we didn't hear it being driven back? I don't understand.
Hey, like something out of the X-Files, isn't it? I think it was abducted by aliens.
This is ridiculous. Car's even been cleaned. Someone's actually left an air freshener in it.
I'll get going, Mum. Let you two have a talk.
No, I want you to stay.
Did you notice I took Max's car back?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I cleaned it out and everything. No one sussed I had anything to do with it, so no probs there. All right, there you go. Tea for two. It's great to see you, love. I've really missed you. Didn't think you were coming back. The house is dead lonely when you're not here.
Jimmy, I'm only here because you're not capable of keeping yourself out of trouble without a nursemaid. Because I've got a son who's killing himself on smack. And he needs his family to stay together to get him through it. Do you understand? Right. Where is he then?
Got some bad news there, love.
What?
He's took off.
Meaning what, Jimmy?
Meaning he's done a runner, hasn't he? And, he's taken the money with him.
What? You mean you've let him get his hands on all that money?
Of course I didn't. He took it when I was asleep. How was I to know?
Oh, you didn't think of hiding it?
Yes, I did hide it. I stuffed it under the pillow. There was no way he could have known about it. He must have just guessed.
So you mean he's out there with £2,000 of someone else's money in his pockets? You knew about this, didn't you? Well, why didn't you tell me?
I was scared you wouldn't come home, Mum. Sorry. We need you here. We're not going to be able to get through this without you, Mum.
So, when are these blokes expecting to be paid?
I don't know. He should have paid it last week.
What do you think they'll do if they don't get it?
Can't we talk to someone? I mean, get them to make more time or something?
Look, they're not interested in talking. They just want the money, and they'll do whatever's necessary to get it.
What are we going to do?
Right. I said I'll see this through, and I will. But you've got to understand something, Jimmy. I'm doing it because little Jimmy's my son. And I owe it to him to do the best I can for him. After that, I can't promise anything. I really don't know how much of a future we've got together.
A selection of Brookside books is available from most bookshops. Live and direct next on 4, the hunt continues in the hide-and-seek game, Wanted.